What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 42 of our Wolves career mode and the final episode of season 2, actually. Not episode 2, season 2. And we are in the Champions League final, of course, finishing 4th in the Premier League and working our way to the Champions League final, which will be against Barcelona. As you can see, the front, Dembele, Aguero, and Messi, and then Sabitzer in behind with De Jong and Pogba in the middle. And then Grimaldo, Lenglet, Kimpembe, and Roberto lining up in front of Ter Stegen for Barcelona. Now this will not be easy. This is our only attempt this year at silver, where we were knocked out of both the cups and of course finished 4th in the Premier League, 8 points back of Manchester City, who won it. So this is not going to be a walk in the park, of course, but we do want to start winning some silverware, so now is obviously a great start considering we are in a final. And this tournament, if you know anything about this channel and you've been watching for a long time, there's something about the Champions League where we just up our game, or this is just the way the teams play. They're set up to help us out a little bit, but we love these types of tournaments, and here we are in a final. So let's jump into it. Barcelona Wolves. Let's go. Free kick in a dangerous spot here to Barcelona. 5 minutes in. Messi clips it in. It's headed away, but only to the other side of the box. Not an ideal clearance as Pogba finds a good ball out wide. It's onside. It's Messi. Steps inside here. They're moving the ball around nicely. It's a good ball out there. Pogba. Oh, he's managed to turn. And step inside. It's 1-0. Come on. 1-0 to Barcelona. Pogba, 7.5 minutes in, has given Barcelona the lead. Not what we would have liked there. He's just dancing around with it. We don't stay in front. It's as simple as that. Here he is now. Just kind of rolls over, steps inside, just pulls it back in. Makes the space, has the shot. It's a good finish. It's not the start we wanted. 1-0. Can we get a touch? We can. Nicely done. Here's Koopmeiners. Slips it forward to Guendouzi. And now we've got a couple of men sliding up the pitch. Gets it back. It's back to Lucas. It's a good touch from Lucas. And Lucas, he's finished it. And we've leveled it here on 15 minutes. Lucas, who's taken over that midfield spot, the youngster, has leveled it here in a Champions League final. A dream come true, surely. As Ter Stegen shakes his head and we're back on level terms. Guendouzi, a nice clip back there, and it's a good touch into that space. I thought it might be heavy. It isn't, and he's just clipped it over Ter Stegen here. That's why you got to lift it. When the goalkeepers come sliding out, they get flat. You got to lift it over the legs, and he's done it there. 1-1 on 15 minutes. Free kick here. Messi standing over it, 21 yards away. Pogba as well. Pogba runs over, and it's going to be Messi. Oh. He's done it, hasn't he? Barcelona retake the lead. You just knew it. You just knew with Messi standing over it, it was going into the back of the net. Lifted it up over the wall. Patricio nowhere near it, really. It's just too close. Hit it with a little bit of pace. Patricio, no chance. It's an excellent goal. A typical Messi free kick. And it's 2-1 here on 22 minutes. Nice ball forward, and once again, Barcelona running through. Oh, and Aguero's beaten me there. He smashed the post, and oh, wow, what a block. Pogba had it. All he had to do was hit the open net. And that is a massive, massive block to keep it from going 3-1 after that ball ricocheted off the post. Very close for Barcelona. Neves. Jimenez. And Jimenez can play that through. He can. It's Lucas. Lovely touch. It's his second. And we have leveled it up here. Harsh as Barcelona almost go 3-1 up at the other end. But Lucas' second goal in the final has brought us back level. And what a final we have here. 33 minutes gone. It's 2-2. It's a lovely finish. I thought he might have been offside for a moment. It seems he stayed. A great touch. And it allows him to open his body up and finish this. Yeah, it's a perfect touch, isn't it? And what a finish as well. Just curls it beyond Ter Stegen. A lovely, lovely goal. It's Lucas' second. And on 33 minutes, it's 2-2. Nice ball in behind, and Sabitza's through. And Connor Cody couldn't catch it. And Barca hit back right away and retake the lead for the third time. Sabitza with the goal. And that ball just went in, and Connor Cody was Yeah, he stepped up. That's why he was static. That's on me. I've stepped up just a little bit. And the ball in behind him causes him to freeze as he can't get his legs moving back the other way quickly enough. And Barcelona keep retaking the lead every time we grab a goal. 3-2. And here's Semedo, and he can slip that through to Traore. Brilliant touch from Traore. And this is excellent from Traore. Oh, and is it going to sneak in? No, it is not. Oh, almost brilliant from Traore. Here comes Lucas on a hat-trick, remember. And he sees the run being made there by Jimenez, who does so well to turn. And it comes to Neves, and he slips it out there, and it's Traore. Oh, what a huge save by Ter Stegen. Lucas on it here. Gets it back into St. Maximin. Plenty of space, and oh, he smashed the bar. Oh, huge opportunity again. An excellent, excellent attempt. As it comes to Lucas, and it's slipped in, and there it is, and it's scored. What a game this is. A great finish from Jimenez. Right on the stroke of halftime, it's 3-3. This is unbelievable. What a final we've got here. Incredible. Both teams need to tighten up in the second half. 3-3 the score. After we hit the bar, we go back the other way. It's played in. Lucas slips the ball in, and what a hit that is from Jimenez. First time. Sits up for him, and he's hit that perfectly. Ter Stegen can't get up to it in time. And it's 3-3 here as we get into the halftime interval. Incredible, this game. Nice take. It's slipped on here, and there's a bit of space here as Jimenez steps inside. Oh, what a goal! What a goal to give us our first lead in the final. That's a stunning finish from Jimenez, his second. Incredible goal. And a really bad mistake, a poor giveaway there by Barcelona. And Jimenez was in that space. A really bad giveaway. It just falls to Jimenez. A bit of luck. It's a great step inside, and look at that finish. Right into the top corner. A stunning goal in this final. And for the first time all night, we lead. It's 4-3 here. Right around 50 minutes. Does well to just hold on to it. He's also gotten to the byline, but he backs up a little bit. Semedo trying to cover his former teammate. So it gets pushed all the way out. De Jong on it now. It's a good turn. There's a bit of space here for Aguero. What a turn that was. Oh, he's going to give a penalty for that. I knew if he fell over it'd be a penalty, but he stayed on his feet relatively easily. I didn't think he'd blow the whistle. I do get him here. Oh, man. Aguero goes off for Luis Suarez as well. Messi set to take the penalty. And Messi's penalty, how dare you attempt to do something like that here. He tries to clip it into the back of the net. A bit of a chip. We do well, and just, that's still a really good effort from Messi. We had to stay up and guess that way, and he still almost didn't save it. It's an excellent save by Patricio, but the audacity of Messi to do such a thing at a time like this in a final, ridiculous. Lookman-esque, though. The attempt was really good. Lookman's attempt was just awful, but a really bad decision from Messi. 17 minutes to go. It stays 4-3. And we have a corner here to defend as well as Barcelona clip it in. It's headed away to the top of the box. Dembele goes, and that is not far away. Slipped inside. Nice turn. Jimenez. There's space out there for St. Maximin. And St. Maximin's just been left alone here. Oh, and that's a big old save. The touch just a little bit heavy, and it's great goalkeeping as well from Ter Stegen, who came out relatively quickly. Oh, big opportunity. Barca come the other way as well as it's Messi. Oh, he's still holding on to it. A little bit of luck, and there's space in the middle. Comes to Suarez. Oh, lovely ball in. Oh, what a save by Patricio. That was an excellent reverse ball. Just went right through the middle of the defenders. A big opportunity as that gets close to Suarez's head. And it goes out for another corner. What a final this has been. As Pogba goes off the pitch. Not sure who comes on. It's Verratti. A wide range of players there. Some good players. As he gets ahead to it and it goes out for a goal kick. 10 minutes to go. Corner set to come in as we look to seal this game up with another goal. It's going to come out. It slipped into a pretty decent spot. Headed away by Kimpembe. As we try and play that back in, we've done really well. We slip it through to Lucas. We can. And Lucas is on it here. He slides it across, and it's Jimenez. That's his first time shot blocked. And now there's a minute and a half to go. Is there a late equalizer here from Barcelona? Would be very dramatic. Does well to get a touch onto it, Coop Miners. We do win it here. Now we can slip it out there, and there's 2 minutes to go. And St. Maximin's on the ball. And he's racing into the penalty area here. He slides it across the goal and almost found Traore, but it looks like we are going to finish Champions League champions here as the whistle goes and it finishes 4-3. What a game. The controller goes down. What a game. What a season in the Champions League. Our first year in it and we've won it. We came up short domestically in all 3 competitions. But in Europe, showing everybody what we're all about, attacking football, and it showed in what a final. 4-3 it finishes. Incredible, incredible final. I didn't make any subs or anything. We were just immersed in the game. An incredible, incredible final as everybody goes up to collect their medal. Goes with the trophy, the gold and black. The orange and black, whatever color you want to consider it. I think it's orange, but they have orange and gold. It's orange. To me, it's orange. We'll roll with the orange as Connor Cody set to lift. There it is. The trophy to Wolves. We're bringing it back to England, but not to the traditional powerhouses. Excellent, excellent stuff. What a year in the Champions League. What a year in Europe. We've had some incredible games as well. Both semi-final games against Juventus. The final. Incredible games all around. As Connor Cody runs to the fans to lift the trophy. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Our second trophy here. We've won the FA Cup and the Champions League now. Still haven't won the League Cup or the League. Of course, we'll go for those next season. Next season's a big season. We feel we can push for the league next year, surely. Finishing 8 points back at City. Trying to strengthen a little bit. Possibly at center back. Possibly a goalkeeper. We'll see. As everyone gathers for the picture. What a year. Connor Cody, the captain, sitting in right next to the trophy. Patricio, what a year. St. Maximin, Traore, Lucas, of course, the youngster. But what a game that was. What a game. 11 shots for us, 8 for Barca. An incredible, incredible game. We're going to sim forward about a week or week and a half, get to next Monday, so all the tournaments get played out, and then we'll take a look at how all the seasons went, how our season went, how all the tournaments went, how everybody did this year. You know, the usual end-of-year look around. But 4th in the league, not too bad. We finished 5 points ahead of 5th. As those two I'm comfortable letting go. But our squad's very good. Next year, we're looking at a couple things maybe. Giles, he wants a contract, but we're letting him go for free. We may be looking at another center back, perhaps. Maybe move on Saiz and move Coop Miners and, you know, a couple of those players into that spot and bring in another center back. We've conceded way too many goals this year. We just have. It's as simple as that. We cannot continue to concede those goals on into next season. So let's take a look. We'll take a look at how the other leagues went. course, we know ours. But let's take a look at Liga. PSG finishing top, 6 points ahead of Lyon. 8 draws and 2 losses for Paris. Not too bad. 8 draws and 4 losses for Lyon, though. Lille and Marseille finishing 3rd and 4th. Of course, Lille possibly our next career mode after Leipzig. That voting is still going on. If you haven't voted, go ahead and go to that video, career mode vote, as we vote for our next team. Rennes, Monaco, Montpellier all finishing outside the top 4. As for the Bundesliga, Bayern finishing top, of course, aren't they? 86 points and 9 points ahead of Dortmund, 9 ahead of Leipzig. And Mönchengladbach finishing 4th. Leverkusen and Frankfurt finishing 5th and 6th. Not too out of the ordinary. Serie A, Juventus finishing top, 4 points ahead of Inter. 1 loss on the season. What a year. Inter, and then Milan, Atalanta, Napoli, Roma round out the top 6. Fiorentina and Lazio coming 7th, 8th. They'll be disappointed, but this league is very tight. There are a lot of good teams, maybe not necessarily on the European stage as much, but they're all very close to each other in real life. There's a lot of competition in that league. And then we have La Liga will be the last one we take a look at. And Real Madrid win the league, 10 points ahead of Atletico, 12 ahead of Barcelona, who we beat in the final. Barca had 12 draws. Only 2 losses all year, but 12 draws. Way too many there. And that's cost them. Sevilla finishing 4th, Valencia, Sociedad 5-6, and then 7-8, Villarreal and Betis. Bilbao finishing 9th as we go down the list. So yes, an excellent year. We're going to take a look at how the Europa League and the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup finished as well, because we weren't in those competitions all the way to the end. So we'll see as our game is naturally frozen. There we go. Let's go. Carabao Cup. Arsenal beat Manchester United 4-3. Of course, we went out relatively early here. Yeah, round 3. Yeah, we lost to Watford. We went out relatively early, but a 4-3 win for Arsenal as they win a bit of silverware. The Europa League will tick out as well, but we also have to look at the FA Cup. I despise how slow these particular loading screens are, by the way. I mean, we're just switching over. Leicester City win the Europa League, so Leicester City will be in the Champions League next year as well. A 3-2 victory over Roma. Brilliant from Leicester as they beat Tottenham in the semi-final, Sociedad in the quarter-final, and then Ajax as well. So that's no easy trek. Excellent from Leicester City. They will be over the moon with that as Manchester City beat Manchester United in the FA Cup final. Poor Manchester United, who've went to 2 finals and lost them both. Very, very tough. But now let's take a look at how our squad did this year before we move on into next season. Patricio, stats. He's 85 overall. He is 34. A lot of you have been asking me to go for a new goalkeeper. You know, we'll see. We'll look into it. Patricio, 60 appearances, only 6 clean sheets. That is the issue. That will continue to be the issue going forward. Not enough clean sheets, only 6. And he was the only goalkeeper to play all year, so we've only had 6 clean sheets all season long. Johnny, 40 appearances, a goal and 2 assists. He is 28. We're not moving him anywhere. He's going to be our left back next season. Marcel, he didn't play a ton, but he will, I think he'll be leaving in the summer for free. He's, you know, 4th, 5th, 6th choice at the moment in a couple of different positions. Good player to have around, but his stats decline as he's lost 3 overall. It's just one of those players you have to move on. A good addition in real life, not so much in our FIFA. 23 appearances for Nuri here, 21 years of age, still 75 overall. Growing very well at left back and should be here next year. Saiz, 15 appearances, 1 goal. May have played his last game for Wolves. We'll see next year, of course. You know, it's one of those things, unfortunately. Getting a little bit older, 32. He's grown 2 overall this year, but I don't expect that to last. Foyth, 16 appearances, 1 goal. Came in January, I believe. Did he come in January? He came. I thought he came later on. Either way, 78 overall. Good player to have around. He's our 4th choice. Not too bad from him. Dendoncker, 40 appearances, 2 goals, 5 assists. Pretty good. He can play, obviously, at center back or in midfield. An excellent, excellent player to have around. One thing about Dendoncker, though, he may move down the order in midfield next year. If we bring in a center back, and I want to move Coop Miners into that spot where he can play center back or center mid, then maybe Dendoncker gets moved down a peg in center mid. Maybe he's not necessarily second choice for CDM. It's a couple of different things we'll see. Connor Cody, 47 appearances, 2 assists, not too bad. He's 29. He'll be our starter next year, along with someone I believe we'll bring in. We'll see. Coop Miners, 41 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists. A good player to have, an excellent player, but we have to do something at center back, and I don't think moving Cody on is necessarily where I want to go with that, and that's just... We'll have to mix and match as we go forward, but an excellent year from Connor Cody. And Coop Miners, Boots at 23 appearances, an excellent player. He's perfect for the bench. He's 25, 80 overall, can play right wing, right back. He's the perfect player for the bench. He's an excellent, excellent player. We'll never get into that spot where he's taken over Semedo or taken over Traore, but a really good player to have. 14 appearances here for Keanu Hoover, an assist to go along with it. He's grown 2. He's 20 years of age. We're going to continue him in this role. I don't want him to get lost. He's got a heck of a future, I think, but unfortunately, he's kind of third option, perhaps. Normally, if Semedo's not playing, Hoover's the one who starts, but, you know, we'll keep it going. As is Semedo, 41 appearances, 7 assists, a really good year, 28, 90 overall now for Semedo. I mean, he's just grown incredibly. 28 years of age, hitting his prime now, starter next year. Guendouzi, 36 appearances, 2 goals, 15 assists, had a really good end to the year. Up to 81 overall, should be the starter next year. Him and Coop Miners will be probably fighting it out for that CDM position, but an excellent buy, and still only 23 and growing. St. Maximin, 41 appearances, 16 goals, 13 assists, up to 85 overall. He's a really good player. There are times where he goes missing a little bit in games, you know, but that's why we have Podence. Podence can come off the bench. Podence can start and cause tons of problems. Rene Adelaide, 30 appearances, 5 goals, 9 assists, 24 years of age, up to 80 overall, incredibly versatile, and coming off the bench, one of those players who can play in a variety of different positions. You want to keep them around. Vitinha played quite a few games this year, up to 22, or he's 22 years of age, up to 72 overall. Not growing as much as I'd like, but still, you know, a pretty big part of our midfield. 26 appearances, 8 goals, 14 assists. Had a very productive year as well. Neves, 46 appearances, 14 goals, 29 assists. That is an incredible number of assists for Neves here. 90 overall, grown 4 overall, still only 25. An excellent, excellent midfielder. Moutinho, someone we will be selling in the summer, I believe. 12 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists, down to 79 overall. He's 35. He keeps complaining. It's just one of those things. Lucas, 43 appearances, 14 goals, 16 assists, only 19 years of age, has grown 6 overall this year and continuing to grow. We've gotten lucky with him that he was sitting in our academy when this game started. But what a player there. He saved us a ton of money. We don't have to go out and get a player for that position. He's grown right into it. 2 goals in the Champions League final. What a player. Gibbs White, 11 appearances, 3 goals, 8 assists. You know, 11 goal contributions and 11 appearances is not too bad. 22 years of age, still growing, 75 overall. Not too much more you can ask for. We'll see if we can get him a couple more appearances next year. Podence, 32 appearances, 7 goals, 8 assists, 26 years of age. Just an excellent, excellent player. Grown up to 83 overall this year. 26, moving into his prime, he goes nowhere. Neto, 77 overall at age 22, still only 22 Neto. 29 appearances, 3 goals, 7 assists. He is growing very nicely and, you know, looks like he'll be sticking around. I don't want him going anywhere. Andrade, of course, the youngster, grown up to 68 overall this year, made 1 appearance. We called him up really late, and he grabbed the goal with the last kick of that game. Still only 17. Should grow behind the plethora of incredible wingers that are in front of him, and hopefully we can get him quite a few appearances going into the next season. Traore, 53 appearances, 29 goals, 12 assists. Still only 26, 87 overall. I mean, what more could you say from the outstanding winger? Fabio Silva, 34 appearances, 27 goals, 7 assists. Still growing incredibly, up to 76 now, still only 19. Will continue to play in this role. But, I mean, it's tough to get ahead of Jimenez. Jimenez, 31 years of age, still. I thought he was a little bit older, but he's still, you know, in a pretty good spot with us. 48 appearances, 64 goals, 25 assists. I mean, what? What could you say? Incredible, absolutely incredible. 87 overall from the striker. What a year he's had, guys. So, that is going to do it. Next episode, we'll be starting the new year, taking a look at some transfers. I'm looking at center back and goalkeeper. Let me know if you want me to do something else somewhere else. Maybe a really, really young striker to come in and play the third option. Maybe. But there aren't a ton of positions here where I'm looking to strengthen. We'll see if any crazy bids come in. Maybe next year's... I don't know. You know, we'll have to see. I think our midfielder's in a pretty decent spot. Maybe having one more quality midfielder off the bench, perhaps. But if we can just get Gibbs White more opportunities, he'll, you know, get into that type of role, I think. Marcel will be leaving, though he's not playing a ton. Martinho, Saiz, also in that boat. We have a really, really good squad. I'm not sure where we go. We'll see if crazy bids come in that we can't refuse, but... it's one of those squads. It's already turned into one of those squads where there's not a ton, you know, you can really do to improve it, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.